right, so we just finished our night here in Lumen. It's a great resort. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but the experience was pretty good.
It's very cool.
As you saw in our kind of arrival
room tour.
Arrival room tour, the giant glass window is just like, it's great. Like, just like laying in bed and looking out at the creek right here. It's pretty cool.
And I don't like waking up in the mornings, but when you wake up and the sun is shining and there's a babbling brook and there's beautiful leaves.
Yeah.
I will say I do think it's a little expensive. I think we paid about $400 for this. And when we're used to not spending money on where we stay, it was kind of like our splurge, I think, because we use points for almost everything else. But I do think it was worth it. The bathhouse was really clean and nice. It didn't feel like some of the campgrounds I've been to in the past where they're all a little shady.
Yeah.
They had some amenities in there like Q-tips, makeup wipes, all the shampoo and conditioner was in there. Like it was really nice. They have a little camp store if you need to get fire starter, firewood. What else? Snacks. It's all a little bougie in there for me. Yeah. But if you needed something, it would be in there.
But
I slept really well. I don't know if you slept well.
I did sleep well, but I had to pee more than usual last night, which is like the most inconvenient time because you have to come outside into the cold.
Also, I don't think he showered all week, and he chose the bathhouse to take his first shower.
It's just my natural environment in the military, all together. But yeah, the weather is beautiful this morning, and we're going to go out to the Flume Gorge.
We're going out to Franconia Notch State Park.
Yes, which we didn't even know about till yesterday. Shows you that our research wasn't very good.
We did no research for this trip.
Yeah, we were just
the hotels.
We would literally finish a day, go to the hotel that night, and be like, "Where are we going tomorrow? And what are we going to do?" Which is kind of fun.
It was fun.
I mean, I'm sure that we're missing little things here and there, but for the most part, I think we're hitting the highlights, which was really just to be here when it was cold with some fall color. So.
The other thing about this campground, I can't remember if we said this, they do have the cabins and then they have the tents as well. So they have A-frames and safari tents, but they're not open the whole year like ours, like the cabins are. They're open till November 1st and then they reopen on May 1st is what she told me last night because it's just too cold. I got cold last night in the cabin.
And if we didn't say it, because Steph just said she got cold, they are climate controlled. But
I mean,
to a point, like the floor was cold this morning.
Well, it was cold because Josh kept opening the door to go outside to pee every 20 minutes. I'm going to get that checked out.
We'll see. Anyway, all right, well, we're going to wrap up here, and we have a 9 o'clock appointment at the Flume Gorge because you have to get reservations because the trail is really tight, so I think they do that to keep the population of people down out there.
Thank goodness.
It was really tight yesterday on the Kankamungus Highway.
I think part of the reason we like this so much is because there's no people. Well, I mean, there's people, obviously.
It is very secluded.
It's very quiet.
So, all right, on to the Flume.
Yay. We're at Franconia Notch State Park at Flume Gorge, and everybody's waiting in line to get in. And what did you say we're doing?
Rope dropping. We're rope dropping.
We're rope dropping the flume.
Yeah. My favorite kind of rope drop. Nature.
So we're in Franconia Notch State Park at the Flume Trail. And so far, Josh has managed to piss off about 12 people. I think it was like 12. Because they skipped the line because there was a very long line. And he yelled at them. It was not polite. But anyways, we're on the trail. It's beautiful. He did. He got real country. Yeah. I think the exact quote was, "Y'all gonna skip this whole line or what?" The water wears through like the softer rocks, but then it stops at the basalt, which is why you get these big gorges. I learned things. not scary at all. Going in a place called the Bear Cave. There's a window. I did it. Ugh. It's wet.
We just left. Thank you. We just left the Flume Gorge, which is arguably the best $18 per person we've spent on the trip.
Really cool.
Yeah, it was really good.
2 mile hike.
Yep, a 2 mile hike.
Lots of sights.
Yeah, it's like 800 meters of gorge, but there was a bunch of other stuff to see as well. And the best part about it is we got this
sweet whoopie pie, which I
maple
guess is a thing.
Whoopie
here.
pie.
And this is a maple one.
And it
smells
good.
like a pancake.
Yeah, it tastes like a pancake.
It's really good.
Pancake with
It's
frosting.
also 750 calories.
Yeah, but it is good. But yeah, if you're up this way, definitely do the Flume.
Yep.
Definitely get tickets.
Worth it. Yes, ahead of time. And go in the morning if you can, because they said the afternoon is just crazy.
Yeah.
Worst time of year.
Yeah, it was beautiful. All right, so we just came from New Hampshire into Woodstock, Vermont, and we are at, what's this place called?
White Cottage
White Cottage Snacks.
Snack Shack.
White Cottage Snack Shack. So we actually chose to kind of blow through Woodstock. We are going to go back.
Yeah.
But we chose to blow through it temporarily and get some food outside of town just because, to be honest, the town is packed.
White Cottage Snack Bar.
White Cottage Snack Bar.
Which is seasonally open from April to October. Very like fast foody kind of foods, but like I got some fried clams, a lot of fish. Look at this guy. A lot of ice cream, so like probably really nice during the summer.
Yeah, but it's not busy. The food was made fresh. They made it right back there and brought it out. And they have some really great outdoor seating. But
oh yeah, it moves. Look at this.
we drove through downtown Woodstock, and it looks really nice. And it's going to be nice to go back down there and find a place to park.
I'm feeling it's pretty bougie.
But it looked pretty crowded. So we're hoping that if we can just have a little lunch first and then go back down, it'll be a little less crowded. So, but the drive was really nice.
Beautiful.
Highway 118.
I think it was prettier than the Kankamungus, honestly.
I mean, Kankamungus is more mountainous and there's like some waterfalls and stuff, but that drive had some more fall color on it.
It did, because they were saying there was such a drought in New Hampshire. Maybe here, not as much.
So we'll check back in when we're in downtown Woodstock.
What do you think, Josh?
It's delicious.
I don't really understand the difference between an ice cream and a creamy, but this is like a big deal here. A maple creamy is a big deal.
So, we're here at the Quechee Gorge and we're walking down the trail. This is Vermont's, what is it called? The Grand Canyon of Vermont. It looked pretty cool from the bridge, but the trail leads down, so we'll get a better view there. Here we go. All right, we made it to the bottom of the Quechee Gorge. You can see it way out there in the distance. And it wasn't too long of a hike, maybe less than a half a mile. As you can see, there's some small kids down here, so not too bad of a hike. The way up is gonna be a little steep. Other than that, yeah, it's beautiful down here. It's nice and shady. It's kind of in the evening right now, so we're just down here exploring and getting some cool footage for you guys. So another spot, this was about 15 minutes away from Woodstock. So if you're here in Woodstock, Vermont, this is a great place to come. And actually, this is one of the least crowded places we've been at all day. So count that as a win if you're trying to get away from the crowds. Come down here to Gorge and relax. Good morning. It is about 6:15 in the morning, and Steph's asleep. I'm trying to go out to a place near White Junction called Willard Covered Bridge. It's twin bridges, Willard Covered Twin Bridges. I'll put it in the comments. I'll make sure I get it up there what the right name is. But it's two covered bridges that are separated by, it looks like, one small piece of land, but they're both perched over top of these, I guess they'd be waterfalls. The only way to really get a good look at them is actually from going down this railroad track, which is what I'm doing right now. So we're here at the twin covered bridges. Yeah, very beautiful. We're here at sunrise, so the view is just ridiculous. But these are in more of like a residential area. So I would just, you know, there's a place to park on the side of the road so you're not in anybody's way, but the bridges are still actively used for people to get to and from their houses. So I just make sure you're respectful when you're out here and you're not blocking the road or anything, but definitely worth a stop, just a quick stop. They're right off the freeway. And like I said, it's about 8 miles away from White Junction, Vermont. So if you're down here, a great place to stop and just hang out for like 10 or 15 minutes, maybe take a break from the road. So is Dunkin' Donuts like the thing to do in New England? I mean, I know it was like born here, right? But like, is there local coffee, or is Dunkin' Donuts like the local thing to do? Let us know in the comments. Morning. Yeah.
Okay. 7-Eleven, please.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Go right around there.
Oh, thank you.
Quality coffee.
Here with this. Last time we stayed at the Holiday Inn Express, Woodstock Junction, Vermont. Is that right?
Correct.
We've stayed at a different place every single night of this trip, so I don't really know where we are. And it's a pretty basic Holiday Inn Express, I would say. We did pay for this one, which I don't love because usually we'll use points. And it was pretty expensive up here for October in Vermont. I think everybody's up here leaf peeping, but it is a lot of space, which was nice. So we have way more space than we need. We got a kitchen, which we didn't use, and then you have a huge living room, which again, we didn't use. That's probably a pull-out couch, I would assume.
It is. I checked this morning.
Yeah, another room, king-size bed, so plenty of space.
And it costs.
Yeah, how much was it?
Stand by.
But when we booked this trip in July, and there was already very little availability at some of the more in-town places.
Woo.
We wanted to be near Woodstock. I don't even want to hear it.
This room was
I'm scared.
$380.
Oh my gosh.
And I did look at getting it on points.
And it was
It was 70,000 points, which you could stay 2 nights in Grand Cayman.
Oh my gosh. But to make myself feel better, in girl math we didn't pay for 3 of the nights because I used high points. We only paid for 2 nights on this trip of stays here at this very overpriced Holiday Inn Express.
Mm-hmm.
And Lumen, which was totally worth it. So.
rich and dark robust. And the only difference between all these is the time of the season when we collect the sap. So at the beginning of the season it's cold. As it gets warmer, we'll get a little more dark complex sugars and we'll get the darker syrup.
Yeah. It's my kind of wine tasting. I just need a pancake to dip it in.
So we're at Sugarbush Farms, and already we have gone into their little farm store and we've tried a couple different maple syrups, which are both very good. And we tried some cheese, which was probably my favorite, honestly. Do love the cheese. And now we're doing the maple walk. This is simulating walking through the snow with a bucket of maple syrup. I think you can do it.
This is the portion of the tour where Vermont is throwing shade on every other kind of syrup that's ever been made. Rightly so. They work pretty hard to make this delicious syrup, so don't be fooled by the fake flavor.
Sugarbush Farms. I was impressed with how the syrup was made. I did not realize that when it came out of the tree, it looks like straight up water. I would have thought it was water.
Yeah.
And then it becomes syrup. I learned a lot today. And then also I feel like I can never buy fake syrup ever again.
Yeah, we got here at like 9:15.
Yep.
They open at 9.
And it's free. It's free. You're gonna buy stuff.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, we got like cheese and
sweatshirt.
we got some syrup and shirt. So we pretty much saw everything they have to offer, to include doing some shopping, and we literally were there for almost an hour on the dot. So it's a great little side stop.
Yep.
Like, and honestly,
your whole day.
it probably would take longer if you were here in like the high time of people visiting. So
because
definitely
that store is
come in the morning.
tight. It is super small.
And I will say, within 10 minutes of being in that store, it started getting cramped because people started showing up to the farm. Stop.
Go early, eat your cheese, get your syrup, learn about stuff.
Sugarbush. All right, we are back in Boston, and we are at the Hyatt Centric Faneuil Hall. This is the 11th floor, and it's a king bed suite over here. So the room is small, but the view is awesome. Robes, very nice. These are like sweatshirt material with like towel on the inside. Very nice. So the shower's like out in the middle of the room, kind of.
Yeah, that is a little bit odd.
But it's nice. The bathroom, it's a toilet. You know how it works. Safe, king size bed, TV, sitting space. But really, the cellar for this. So if you look out the window here, we're like right on the architecture of Boston here. I don't know what this building is, but it looks really cool. There's some pigeons right there,
Those guys.
just hanging out. And then we've got the, what's this thing called?
I don't know, but I think it's pretty important.
Yeah, we toured it last time we were in Boston.
I don't think we toured it, but we went by it on the trolley.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what I think it is? Historical.
It's historical. It's part of America's freedom. Oh, that's the old State House.
Oh, the old State House.
That's the old State House. And actually, I'm remembering now on the old State House from last time, the unicorn and the lion, because it's Scotland and England. And then, yeah, the rest of the buildings are not very aesthetically pleasing. Wow, look at this building. Structural, I'm assuming. So tonight, bed test, sure. I have to make sure I keep my shoes off the bed. Oh, it's absorbent. All right, so tonight, well, in a little bit, we're gonna go find some food, and then Stephanie has scheduled us a duck boat tour in the Boston Harbor. And tomorrow we'll be out back to North Carolina.
So we just got in, and I said I want to go look around, and Josh wants food. So I convinced him to leave and go look around. I also only have like one t-shirt left. So I'm thinking,
And it says spooky season.
and it's,
Which it is.
but it's like 98 degrees outside.
Stephanie has abandoned me in the 7th level of hell, which is Quincy Market on a Saturday afternoon. Trying to find a place to sit down and eat. It is Banana Boat. You abandoned me. Abandoned me to the masses.
You know what? I bought a pair of shorts. You're gonna be jealous later. What'd you get?
Crab cakes.
Something crazy in here. I forgot about it.
Yeah, it's even crazier inside.
Really?
Yeah, just walking by people, you know, husbands and wives, and one of them's like, get me the hell out of here.
Is that bad?
It's just crowded.
Day, sunshines, welcome to Boston Duck Tours. The oldest burying ground in Boston. Many of the people buried there are the Puritans, the first settlers of Boston. We're going into the Charles River. Here we go. We're about now.
Yeah, we just finished the boat tour for Boston.
And if you don't know what a duck boat is, it's a boat. Well, I'm sorry, it's a car.
Show it. Let's see it.
It's just like the plane. It's a car that then becomes a boat a la Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
A la built for World War II.
Well, yes. Yeah. And so we were on the roads of Boston in all the traffic, and then we were on the Charles River. And Josh got to drive the duck boat.
And I drove the duck boat after I let all the children drive first.
We did let the women and children first.
Yeah, women and children
And then you signed the duck boat too.
Yes. Yeah, they let you sign the duck boat if you're a veteran. So I was like, yeah, cool.
It's pretty cool.
I'll sign it. It was about $45 a person.
It was I think 56
Oh.
per adult if you didn't have a discount. The military discount was $50 a person. Kids are cheaper, I think. We don't have any kids with us. What we're considering right now is, do we want to go on the ghost tour again
In like 2 hours.
in a couple of hours? That's a consideration right now.
And if we don't go, you'll never know because we'll cut this part out.
I like going to the graveyards, and you can't
Yeah,
really do
graveyards
that
are awesome.
unless you're on the tour.
Yeah.
I think you have to do at least one tour. Like you have to do the hop on, hop off, or you have to do the Freedom Trail.
Yeah.
You still do the Freedom Trail.
I mean, you definitely learn something for sure. I mean, we learned stuff.
I learned that the
Every
Charles
time I
River
go.
is the cleanest river in, like,
A-.
what they say, the cleanest urban river in the country, which is impressive.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to do the ghost tour. I'm just going to say. So.
We tried to go get cannoli from Mike's Pastry and Modern Pastry, which is super famous, and we've actually been there before when we came to Boston last time. The line was down the street, and I'm gonna say something controversial, but just don't think any baked good is worth waiting in a line down the street. So we went to Quincy Market at Faneuil Hall and we got some cannoli there, probably off-brand cannoli, but what? North, the peanut gallery from the bathroom says it's from North End Pastry. Wait, which one did you get? All there's chocolate chips on it now. I think the maple whoopie pie was a better dessert.
Wow, this is
It's hefty.
dense.
Yeah, she's large.
That's good.
It is good. I like the crunch of the chocolate chips. I don't think I would like it plain. Next up, Ghost Tour.
Gorgeous night here on a Ghost Tour. How are you guys doing tonight? Woo! Try to hold on to that feeling as long as you possibly can.
The picture, see if you can see anything.
Victims will be killed over an 18-month period by a mysterious figure come to be known as the Boston Strangler.
Right. So first thing we need to address is we forgot to do this last night. So the Ghost Tour.
And yes, I am wearing the same shirt as last night because I didn't bring enough short
Yes.
sleeve items.
Yeah, it was unseasonably warm this
It
trip.
was really, really warm.
So the Ghost Tour last night, $50 a person-ish, 40
Yeah.
some dollars a person. It was like a couple bucks shy of 100.
So we spent $200 on tours yesterday.
All for the sake of travel.
History.
The crowd, because
Yeah.
it's October, because last time we were here, we did when it was in July.
Yeah.
The October crowd, it was double the amount of people easily on the tour. And when you're in Boston, if you haven't ever been to here, it's like they take you to the graveyards, which is cool, but like you have to stay on the path in the graveyard to the best of your ability.
Yeah,
and
so you're
it's
all just kind of like jammed
yeah.
together.
And
Yeah.
the speakers don't have like a little box on them that makes their voice amplified, so you just have to get as close as you can to hear the stories and
I
everything.
still
So-
thought it was good. We saw Paul
Yeah, it was
Revere's
good.
grave. We saw Sam Adams' grave, I think, was in there. Somebody on the Mayflower. The graveyards were definitely the coolest. There was also that new thing that we learned about,
Yeah.
the charnel pit.
Charnel. It was when people would dig random graves in the middle of the night for their
And
loved
find random
ones.
body parts.
And then the grave digger would come the next day, and he would find a body that wasn't supposed to be there. So they would throw all those unknown bodies into a big
or
pit.
body parts.
Yeah, or body parts. And they said every once in a while you can actually see bones still down in
Because
the
the
pit.
train, do they call it the metro or the subway
Subway?
here? I don't know what
Metro?
they call it. Goes underneath the cemeteries, and so it jiggles things around. And so he shined his flashlight down into the pit.
Yeah.
It was like, ooh, sometimes we can see stuff. He said he was like, I've seen a skull, I've seen a femur, I've seen a rib cage,
Yeah.
which might be the coolest one. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good overall.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and-
I would suggest it, definitely. And then today...
We dealt with valet parking in Boston, which cost $70 a night and was not my favorite.
Not the best.
And it was
thing
the
in
only
world.
option according to the hotel, although I think next time
We'll park.
we're going to park
across the street.
on our own. And then we were returning our Turo, whatever it's called, and the Turo lot was
Welcome
full,
to Boston
and it
Logan
was just a
International
wild
Airport.
experience.
If you-
On the
pickup
plus
locations
side,
have moved to
we
the ground floor of
Went
Central
to the
Parking.
Chase
Follow the signs
Sapphire
around
Lounge
the
Oh, yeah,
here
that was-
and
at
the
Boston
instructions
Logan
within the app.
Airport.
Wait
Can't
to
suggest that
request your
enough.
ride.
No, that was probably one of my favorite
That
lounges
was
I've
probably
been
one of
to.
the best lounges I've ever been to.
Yeah.
The food was good. The service was fairly quick. It was like
Yeah,
15
yeah.
minutes to get hot food ordered. But you didn't even
Clean.
have to do that. Like, food was available.
Juice, cold brew on tap, spa water,
Yeah, we ended
snacks.
up getting waffle with
The
yogurt,
waffle was really good.
French toast, bao
Yeah.
bun, croque monsieur.
Like hot food, which is nice. We're not
Yeah.
used to that at lounges that we've gone to domestically. They're usually not that nice.
So I don't know if they're all that
and
nice at other airports.
The bathrooms are really clean. They have massage chairs and sleep pods. I think you can rent
Shower.
showers. So
Yeah, it was
pretty
great.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would suggest the Sapphire Lounge over any other lounge I've been to at this
If we
point. And-
continue to be delayed, we might just end up going back.
And we have done the Amex Lounge,
Yes, the Centurion Lounge, which was not as
which
nice
is not
as
as
this
nice as this one. So, sorry,
And
Amex.
The only reason that we can get into this one is because you have the Chase
Chase
Sapphire
Sapphire
Reserve.
Reserve.
I don't have that card, so I get in as his guest. He can take 2 guests in, and then I think if you're a priority pass, you might have to pay a fee or something like that.
I don't know.
But you can also get in, but definitely nice to have.
So we're waiting for our flight home.
Which is delayed by 7 minutes currently,
7
so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back in Raleigh for about a month, and then we are off to Costa Rica. All right, well, this is going to wrap our New England fall foliage trip. So
Yay!
definitely come back and do it. Hopefully the year you come, you'll get a little better weather
Yeah.
and a little better color than we did, but otherwise, still a fun
Great
trip.
trip. Yep.
Adios.
Bye.